And then what we'll do is we'll finish this, we'll rip all of this, and then I'll do a roll call for the next one, okay? Good luck, everybody. Sunday evening is upon us. Pop-off is imminent. Holla. Well, I've got so many options, you know. Good luck, everybody. We're going to have ripping good time. Bethany, you're going to have to just... You're going to just not have to do that, okay? Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Select is where we're starting. Well, I'm sorry. Some of the people that are in this one aren't even here yet. We're ripping. They're probably like, oh, yeah. Primo's going to be ripping here in 15 minutes or so. Well, we ripping now. Stephon Diggs. Dexter Lawrence. I think it's a die cut. Joe Andreessen for the Bills. And Spencer Rattler for the Saints. Going to Chad. Old Joe Andreessen likes showing up. Mr. Sandstrel for the Commanders. Hold on. Patty Mahomes. Brock Bowers for the Raiders and Phillip Rivers. There we go. Grayson. It's a little start there. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, Chris Saxon. Let's get after it. Rico Dowdle. DeMarvion Overshone. Dallas Turner. And, baby. How you doing? Yep. We take those. And good old Dallas Turner chilling in the cut. Van Ginkel, Jake Ferguson, Brock Purdy on the turbocharged, and David Njoku. Cooper Rush, Levante David, Chris Jones for the Chiefs, and A.J. Barner for the Seahawks. Pimpin'. Stinky, there's another one pinned at the bottom. There is another break pinned at the bottom right now. The difference in that one is it's a Phoenix Hobby and a Topps Chrome Cosmic Hobby. This one's got Resurgence and Contenders Optic in it. Jared Goff, Antonio Gibson, Chris Olave, and a very nice Spencer Rattler. Holla. What up, Chad? Upgrade time. Let's get a quick little upgrade on you. Yeah, it's not. I think that's a general consensus everywhere right now. Brian Urlacher. Brendan Rice on the patch, going to the Chargers. That's B-Wax. Justin Herbert turbocharged. Turbo. And Will Reichert. Okay. Brendan, all right. We'll move on. We're going to use We're going to use the Magnum. It's just what he requires, I guess. I don't. It's just an overall thicker patch, to be honest. Mr. Exum. Joe Montana. Jacob May. B. John on the numbers. And Emmitt Smith. Devontae Smith. Blake Corum for the Rams. Okay. For the Saints, Cameron Jordan and Jacob May again. On a different variation. Jacob May. Mr. Corum. And all this stuff will go out tomorrow, you guys. Everything we've done will go out tomorrow. Whatever decides to come out of these next two breaks. Jameis Winston. Caleb Williams for the Bears. Ladd McConkey for the Chargers. And Aroma Dunze for the Bears. Excellent pack. Don't even know if Fred's in here. But he'll take that. I'm certain he will. And a Caleb. Oh, we've got 3 more of these select blasters, by the way. This is just 2 blasters in. Joe Alt, Joe Burrow. Ooh, that's kind of sick. Jaden Daniels on the die cut and Joe Namath. It's the wonky one too. We'll take our time with Jaden. We're not going to play no games with Jaden. That's just the way it is. Very wonky die cut. Here, we'll do the ancient way. Watch the ancient way. This is the ancient way to top load a greedy little die cut. Wow, he's being a pain, man. All right, I think I got him finally. Sorry, Jaden. You demanded a lot on that. That was the culprit right there. I wasn't going to force it though. You see, like you don't want to play games with it. Oh, and there's a Joe Alt. What's up, Doc? Then you got a bad penny sleeve. Now he's safe. It took me a minute, but y'all had to suffer through it. But and then there was a Theo as look at Bethany. Look at her. She was all over it. Earl Campbell, Von Bell, and Joe Burrow. He was in the base pack. Kim, y'all. I got set up. I got set up by Jaden, then I got set up by Theo, and then I got set up by y'all. I see how it is. We're going to open Optic now. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bro, there's a very good chance that is not the last Theo. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The way this is starting. A pesky die cut, empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't care. I was gonna take my time. I wasn't gonna let it happen. Brees Hall, Deuce Vaughn, Quinion Mitchell, and Tip. Femo breaks? Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah. We'll take a Quinion. I don't dislike Quinion. We'll take that. Dexter Lawrence, C.J. Stroud, Silver, Jerzon Newton, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. He is Chris Saxon. I agree. I agree with you. Devin Singletary, Roshan Johnson, a Jalen McMillan for the Bucks, and a Blake Corum for the Rams. Chris Olave, Christian Kirk, another Blake Corum, rookie recruits, and a Lad McConkey going to BWAX. Okay. There is another break pin at the bottom, by the way. I don't know if you have any interest in it, but it's very similar to this. A couple of things change. The hobbies change. The blasters stay the same. Mr. Smith, Schuster, Jerry, Judy, Silver, Zach Moss for the Bengals, and Dallas Turner for the Vikings. TJ Hawkinson, Buda Baker, Tyler Nubin, and Nate Wiggins for the Ravens. Raheem Mostert, Romeo Dobbs, Devin Culp, and Bucky Irving. All right, Bucky. All right, mister. Bro, stop reading my mind. Cooper Kupp, Adam Thielen, Devin Leary, and Lufau. Lion Hunter, good evening, sir. We got Derwin James Jr., DeForest Buckner, Ray Davis for the Bills, and Laub. Ray Davis. That's going to Hunter's own. Don't know if I've seen Hunter in here yet. Justin Herbert. Deshaun Watson. Captain in charge Justin Herbert. And Rook. There's Rook. So who's missing now? Oh, no, nobody's missing. Tip the Rook and Theo. Pratt. James Conner. Oh, baby. Fred, are you even here? Javon Baker, Jerome Ford, and a Caleb Williams Uptown Yeah, buddy. All right. I don't know if Fred's here, but he's going to be a happy camper. That's his boy right there. There he is, bro. Holla. That just looks like it's on the top loader. Okay. 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 Told you we were due. We're still due for one of the. We won't say the word. We won't say the word, but we're due for the other one too. We're due for the other one. Zamir White, Lil Jordan Humphrey, Jalen Polk, and Adonai Mitchell. Fred done got a deed now. All right, I'm going to do this Phoenix Mega because it keeps staring at me. Can we just, can we get lucky? Can we get lucky? Empty. Don't you do that, pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, you know what we're looking for. These can be decent even if we don't get that, but at the end of the day, we know what we want. We always know what we want. Baker, Darius Slayton, Hufanga, DeAndre Hopkins. That's just the insert color in these. These are not numbered. Will Shipley, Jaheim Bell, and Trey Benson for the Cardinals. That's all we can really hope for. We know they're in there because we've already pulled them a couple of times. So just got to take a chance. Got to take a chance. Ed Oliver, B. John Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Romeo Dobbs, Braylon Allen on the rookie rising, Braylon Trice, and Mason Smith. A little deed, Fred. DeAndre Hopkins, Khalil Mack, Dre Greenlaw, Quincy Williams, treasured tandems Vinny Testaverde and Keyshawn Johnson for the Jets, Dallas Turner, and Nate Wiggins. One more again. Debo, Kirk Cousins, Michael Pittman Jr., Davante Adams for the Jets, Russell Wilson on the contours, Joe Alt, and Audric Estime for the Broncos. Okay. 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 What up with it? All right. Coming on down to the nitty-gritty time. Justin Simmons, DJ Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyler Lockett, Contours, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders, Tip Ryman, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. A deed. Harrison Butker, Chris Olave, Joe Mixon, Logan Wilson. For the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy, rookie rising, Blake Corum, and Lad McConkey. No little treasures. No little treasures. Well, that's all right. We'll go right back to select. We'll do the optic, and then we got 2 hobby boxes up there you can't even see right now. Also, there's another break in the shop. I got a feeling there's some pretty good teams left in there. That's just a gut feeling. All right. Select. Get over here. It was a Mortal Kombat reference. Well done. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also have another empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's one more right here. That's absolutely right, Trent. Then there's an empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. 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 I'm gonna get another one of those die cuts, aren't I? Malik Washington, University of Virginia. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Xavier Worthy on the numbers. And a Will Anderson Jr. for the Texans. Xavier and Marvin. Appreciate the likes. Najee, Daniel Carlson, select certified Bucky, and an Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna put the Bucks this time. Oh, I got you, Mr. LeMahieu. I see you. I see you, dog. Aries, good evening. Hey, look, it's another Torrey Taylor. Braylon Allen for the Jets. Oh. L'Jarius Sneed for the Titans, and Mike Allstott. Yeah, there was a Theo. There was a Theo. It happened. And it's probably not over yet. But only one can hope. And B-Wax, it was his first one. It was his first Theo. He's starting out a new collection of Theos. Jaden Reed, Jaden Daniels, Aiden Hutchinson on the future, and George Kittle for the San Francisco 49ers. Going to Grayson. Okay. Appreciate the gifts, everybody. Michael Pittman Jr., Aaron Rodgers, Silver, Devontae Smith, die cut for the Eagles. Now we're talking Kerr Saxon, and a Corey Trice. These are the ones that are not an issue. Some comments were too raunchy for this live. Travis Kelce, Quinion Mitchell, Asante Samuel Jr., and Trayvon Walker. In addition, George Kittle, Cam Jordan, silver, die cut Hufanga for the Niners, and a Brock Bowers base. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Shoke. Josh Jacobs. Hey, there he is. Bo Nix. You knew it was only a matter of time. Kenneth Walker III and Kayvon Thibodeau. He's always involved. He's always playing a part. Penei Sewell, David Montgomery, G.A. Jetta on the numbers, and J.K. Dobbins for the Chargers. Huh. Roma Dunze. Tyrone Tracy Jr. for the G-Men. Xavier Leggetti and Jared Verse. All rookie pack. All rookie pack. I kind of like him. I do. I can't help it. I like what I like. Chris Jones, C.J. Stroud, Jacob May on the patch, and Will Anderson Jr. one more again. One more again, I done said. One more again. Maw. And Tua Tagovailoa, Fred Taylor. Hang on. Xavier Worthy on the future, and Ray Davis. Thunderdome. Stephon Diggs, Dexter Lawrence. What is going on here? Xavier Worthy on the future. Yeah, pimp playa. It's the first time I've seen the not base version of him. Look at him. Look at him. That's right. Give him the ball. Mike Sandstrel. Patty Mahomes. We've got a die cut. Ooh, nice. Braylon Allen for the Jets. That's nice. And Jared Goff. Pistol Pete. That's not bad, bro. Imagine. Signed. 101. Rico Dowdle, DeMarvion Overshone, Boomer Esiason, and Malik Willis. Van Ginkel, Jake Ferguson, Marvin Harrison on the turbocharged, and on the back is Jay Herbie for the Chargers. Go B-Wax. Little Herbie action. Yeah, you got to be careful. There's both team versions. Levante David, Xavier Worthy, and Chris Long. All right, this is the end of selecting. We've got 3 optic blasters still to do and 2 hobbies. Uh-oh. You see it, right? All right, pulling from the back. TJ Hawkinson. David Montgomery. Be a rookie. It is not. It's a Viking. It's Van Ginkel. Andrew Van Ginkel on the zebra, going to the Vikings, the Van Ginkelsmen. Now, as funny as this is, there's some Vikings fans that will certainly like this card. So, there's one right there. There's one right there. Because he's a pretty good player. I don't like seeing him out there. And ladies and gentlemen, Select has quite the checklist this year. I'd be interested to see what that's going for. Somebody go find out what the Van Ginkel goes for. I'm just curious. All right, optic. So the Uptown and the Zebra was there. It is Concourse Zebra. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think it's more than that, Arkham. I think it's not a rookie, but I don't know how many of his cards are out there anyways. 1. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there is another break pinned at the bottom. How'd you know? Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Best offer on 45. That's more like it. That's kind of where I saw it. Zach Ertz, Josh Hines Allen, Malik Washington for the University of Virginia, and Michael Pratt for the Tampa Bay Bucks. He's in a Packers uniform, but it's for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Congratulations, Tampa Bay Bucks. That seems about right. That seems about right. DeAndre Hopkins, Kyle Hamilton, Will Reichert, Silver, and a Jaden Hicks. Chris Godwin, Xavier McKinney. There he is. There's Jacob. Jacob May for the Pats and Troy Franklin. Dracobius. Leonard Williams, Tyson Bagent, Brian Thomas Jr. on the primary colors, and Jerzon Newton for the Commanders. Geno Smith, Travis Etienne Jr., silver Roquan Smith for the Ravens, and Marvelous Mive. Appreciate the likes. Debo Samuel, Amari Cooper. Rome for the Bears, and Eric All. Fred, it's still going pretty good here, bro. We might not be done yet for you. We need to see Mr. Pinoy. Joey Bosa, Zay Jones, Johnny Wilson, and Jahwar Jordan. Isaiah Spiller, Patty Surtain, a Brendan Rice on the silver for the Chargers, and Anthony Gould. What's up, Gil? Jacoby Myers, James Cook. Yeah, now we're talking. Who got him this time? Dude, are you in here? A little Brian Thomas Jr. action and Keon Coleman. Yes, please follow Primo. Please do it. Also, there's another break pin at the bottom. Tell him, Stinky. We haven't even touched a hobby yet. Terry McLaurin, Joe Mixon, Devontae Adams, and Cooper Dijon popping off, talking trash. Ty J, Gardner Minshew, silver J.C. Horn, and Torrey Taylor for the Bears. Does Optic have one more surprise left in it? Like an auto or you know what I'm thinking. Mike Evans, Javonte Williams. Oh, look. He looks so cold in this one. He's like, what? Pass me the ball now. Malik Neighbors and J.J. McCarthy. All right, one blaster of retail left, and then we got Optic Contenders and Resurgence. Now, the difference between these two breaks is the one that's pinned has Phoenix Hobby and Topps Chrome Cosmic Hobby. So that's the biggest difference there. Blasters are the same. Jalen Hurts, Montez Sweat. Kamari Lassiter, Dallas Turner. He might be. That's possible. That's possible. That's a believable scenario. Garrett Wilson. Patty Mahomes. We got a silver Harrison Smith for the Vikings and Nate Wiggins. One more again. One more again, I say. One more again. Welcome back, Bethany. Darius Slayton, Deuce Vaughn. Chop Robinson for the Dolphins and Jaheim Bell. Chop, chop. Kendre Miller, C.J. Stroud. Kool-Aid McKinstry and Tavondre Sweat. 2 packs of retail left. Oh, boy. Jabril Peppers, Roshan Johnson, silver. Patriot Jalen Polk and Jaquan Jackson for the Titans. Well, then. Jacoby Brissett, Christian Kirk, old Jared Verse for the Rams, and Braylon Allen for the Jets to end out the retail. Now it's Optic Contenders time. We did get some deeds out of there. Yes, we sure did. Now, pop off. I mean, a Caleb Uptown, that kind of qualifies, There were about 3 nasty Jadens in there. It depends on what's in the retail. Empty box. All right, we're starting out with a Pat here. It is Joe Milton. We'll take that. Base Joe Milton. Jordan Love for the Pack. That's not bad either, Dan. On the Prism, it's Mike Evans on the Prism. What do we got here? Malachi Corley for the Jets. That's going to Pistol Pete. For the Ravens, Nate Wiggins. That's nice. Out of 30. That's a nice hit for the Ravens. Dude, we take that. I don't know if you're in here, but on the Pulsar. Oh. Superstar. That's out of 10. Last on print out of 10. I love gold. Holla. J.J. McCarthy, superstar. Well. The Distler. Oh. Now remember, keep these cards. Don't get rid of them. Keep them. These right here. This is actually going to somebody that I know actually will keep that card. All right. Resurgence is where it's at now. Here we go. Let's put you up here. And even though you're Van Ginkel, maybe you should be up here too. Okay. Good luck, everybody. He does. Again and again. Might not be done yet. No RPA in that one. 1, 2, 3. There it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got all our packs. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. The finale. We do have another break pinned at the bottom. We're going to get after it one more time before this weekend's over. And again, everything will go out tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. Eli Manning, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald. For the Cardinals. Very nice. Out of 149, Marvin Harrison Jr., Bocephus Nix, and Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers. Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon. Jermaine Burton for the Bengals on the refractor. Ricky Parasol, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Chop Robinson. Another Mive. Ricky was just a base. Voltaic. Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly on the refractor. Oh, man, has it been his show or what, man? Out of 125, Malik Neighbors going to B-Wax. Wow, man, this guy's been showing up like a madman. Him and Bucky. Jermaine Burton, Tyler Nubin, and Johnny Wilson. Congrats, B-Wax. Is that your first one of him? I think Doc's here, bro. I can't hide it from him. I think he's here. He can't not see it because he's here. Jason Taylor, Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green. Walter Payton refractor. Bryce Young out of 275 going to the Panthers. We'll take that. Devin Leary, Jordan Morgan. Walter Payton. Richard Sherman, John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp. Charles Woodson for the Pack out of 275. There we go. Malik Neighbors, Voltaic, Reichert, and Trey Benson. We'll take this. Daniel Swim, your boy. Champ Bailey, Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Ricky Williams. Oof. Hi, Doc. Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 75. Wow. Nice hit, bro. Sorry his auto's not the best in the world, but still, that's a good hit. That card looks really nice. Hang on. We've got Jalen Polk, Chris Jenkins, and thanks, Bethany and Kimberly and Arkham and Doc and Stinky. Thanks. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. More than you know. Yeah, B-Wax had the B-Wax. Bethany with the confetti. Wow. Roger Staubach, Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Xavier Leggett, Refractor, Emmett Smith, Michael Hall Jr., and Trevin Wallace. I still think we're due a couple of numbered cards here. And obviously the RPA, but I have no idea what that's going to be now. Malik Neighbors numbered and Marvin Harrison Jr. numbered. Andre Rison, Phil Simms, Fred Bolitnikov, Steve Young, Devontae Walker on the refractor. Jonathan Brooks on the refractor for the Panthers, Xavier Worthy, and Ladd McConkey. So be it. And Jonathan Brooks. I hope the RPA is great. I do. I hope it is, but I doubt it now. It's going to be like, I don't know, a Colt or something. Joe Theismann, Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Refractor Chris Carter for the Vikings, Kurt Warner on the conductors, Malachi Corley, and Tyrese Knight. What you done? Chris Carter on the refractor action. Anybody that's gotten into the next break, I'll do a recap here. Then I'll get the next break up there, and then I'll do a roll call. Boomer Esiason, Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, LT out of 249 for the G-Men. Take that, bro. Michael Irvin on the Glimmering Gleam. I don't think that's a refractor. It's not. Adonai Mitchell and Enos Rakestraw. Naff, what's up, dog? Back to back, huh? Okay. All right, good luck. I hope it's decent. I do. I hope it's decent. Oh, wait, we got two left. Uh-oh. Are we doing another numbered card then? I don't know. LT might have been the last one. Rob Gronkowski, Mike Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu. Terrion Arnold out of 399. Barry Sanders on the refractor, Glimmering Gleam. Cedric Gray and Mike Sandstrom. All right. The finale. RPA on the way. I hope it goes to somebody that hasn't hit yet. That's always fun. Like a true deed. Good luck, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway pulling from the back, Jonah Ellis, Kalen Bullock, Steve Young on the conductors, not bad, actually. Ray Davis for the Bills on the RPA. That's going to Hunter's Own. We'll take that, bro. Yes, we will. That was an excellent... the three cards in there were good. There were some... We take those going on there. Ray? All right, let's do the recap. I'll do that as quick as I can. Then, again, I'll do a roll call. and name off who's off the board for the next one. If you're not in the next one and you were in this one, thank you for hopping in, you guys. Fred, you did excellent. So did the Distler. The Distler strikes again. And it all started with a die cut. It all started with a die cut. That right there. Hey, you guys think you're getting some cards? Don't you do that again. I done told you once now. I done told you twice. If I done told you once, I done told you 1,000 times. All right, let's get through this. We've got Devontae Adams, Cam Jordan, Spencer Rattler, Joe Andreessen, Rome Odunze, Spencer Rattler, Drake May on the patch, Devontae Smith, Jalen McMillan, Ladd McConkey, Blake Corum, Brendan Rice, Ray Davis, Jaden Daniels, Contours, Bryce Young out of 275, Luke Kuechly, Ricky Parasol, Gio Milton III, Malachi Corley auto for the Jets, J.J. McCarthy, Brian Thomas Jr., Rome Odunze, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brian Thomas Jr., Justin Herbert, Xavier Legette, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Braylon Allen, and Xavier Worthy, Blake Corum, Ladd McConkey, Audric Estime, Nate Wiggins, Ladd McConkey, Terrion Arnold out of 399. It is Barry Sanders, Lawrence Taylor out of 249, Michael Irvin, Ladd McConkey, Xavier Worthy, Xavier Legette, Emmitt Smith, Charles Woodson out of 275, and Walter Payton. We have Drake May, Chris Jones, Brock Purdy, Brock Bowers, Quinion Mitchell, Ray Davis, Bucky Irving, Blake Corum, Caleb Williams, Blake Corum, Jaden Daniel Silver, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 149, Jordan Love, Nate Wiggins out of 30 auto, Malik Neighbors, Keon Coleman, Braylon Allen, Penei Sewell, Bo Nix, and Mike Evans. Xavier Worthy, Marvin Harrison Jr., Xavier Worthy, Rome Odunze, Brock Bowers, Bucky Irving, Marvin Harrison Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Braylon Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, George Kittle, Jaden Daniels, Jacob May, Malik Neighbors auto out of 125, Andrew Van Ginkel, Zebra, Ray Davis RPA for the Bills, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 75, Caleb Williams Uptown for the Bears, and superstar J.J. McCarthy 10 out of 10. Holla, 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 holla. Okay, give me just a couple of seconds here, and we'll get that next one all right.